traditional, I've jotted down my own thoughts and forced them into a form of a rhyme. So here we go. A Canterbury Tale. Sunday, as we load up the minibus, it all goes in without a fuss. To Mick, whilst crossing the car park, he dropped his trousers. What a lark. Monday. I thought that I would never see BPC Choir as heard on TV. Thanks to Graham and his sign, we all got on the train on time. The journey down was nice and easy, though Emma felt a trifle weak. Policemen are beyond reproach. But as we sat aboard the coach, Robert, in groping for a button, he copped a feel of my wife's bottom. That sort of thing can get you banned from training as an auditor. As we prepare for evensong, Julie the Verger comes along. She describes from her own oeuvre a very intricate maneuver. She told us once, but all in vain. It took 5 minutes to explain. The juniors tried, but not a chance. It soon resembled a barn dance. First evensong went very well, with double doses of percent. As we recessed, all unaware, we left the poor dean standing there. He and the canons tried to cover. They had to bow to one another. With Graham stealing from the pack, we played a game of Sederac. With gestures wild and faces blue, the worthy winners were Team 2. Tuesday. The wildlife park were lots of fun, but mostly rain and little sun. And Laura, you should have seen her. She made friends with a ring-tailed eagle. Tuesday's service, Browns and Noble. The presenter had a little trouble. Heroically, he tried to frame Bishop Aki, what's his name? This evening's quiz, devised by Liz, is all about celebrities. Team 2 performing very well, despite not getting H Purcell. The rector, certain he'd remember a picture of the old pretender. Though I've got no room to scoff, in Helen's nothing like Flint-Top. When Edith left us in the bar, she didn't travel very far. But reappeared quite soon to say, I'm sorry, I can't find my way. And so, accompanied by Kath, they tried to find the proper path. Their efforts, though, were all in vain. The pair of them were lost again. Wednesday. At evensong rehearsal, it was difficult to breathe. David's doused his sweaty cassock with a surfeit of Febreze. And Ewan's having trouble standing still, just as he should. Because the box they've given him is made of uncomfortable wood. This evening's entertainment is a series of challenges presented by young David and his 2 assistants, Glamorous. And a host of props, Maltesers, oranges and cotton balls, baby's bottle straws, forks and spoons, you couldn't count them all. Ellen pulled out all the stops while spooning cotton balls. Robert managed to secure precisely none at all. The exciting orange relay race was carried out at quite a pace, although it did appear that some had altogether too much fun. Thursday. To Dover Castle without fear, on the hottest day of the year. And those who find it in their power brave all those steps and climb the tower. Or choose the tunnels where, as a rule, we find it's tolerably cool. If outside, though, we all know that, it's sensible to wear a hat. Ellen and Graham both look good, as Marion and Robin Hood. The tenor's entertainment, going pretty much as planned, was lightened up by Ewan sitting there with Ork in hand. Harriet's ambitions for a job within the media are up the spout as I read out her piece in Wikipedia. Tonight's revolting rhymes, we hear about my Adeline. Friday. Tonight we held the Gibbons fast. He tried to put us to the test. I think we almost stayed in tune and really made Orlando loop.
No.
The Archdeacon read very well. A verse or two from Samuel. And by the look on many faces, she should be singing with the baby. Who treated us, compared by John, to an evening of Flanders and Swan, with gasmen and crosses and horns, oh my, and not forgetting hippopotami. And using sound was just a trick for giving Joe a bit of stick. Saturday. The first aid kit and pencil box went missing for 3 days. Rehearsal room and minibus were searched in many ways. When everyone had given up and some began to swoon, Krista found them both, quite safely locked, up in the rector's room. This afternoon, with cameras ready, we stood upon the steps, quite steady, with cheesy grin and sore of leg. We had to wait for Mr. Clay. And then they found more steps for us, to sit on boxes. Please don't cuss. We clambered up, and in some pain, we clambered down, and up again. Tomorrow, we are due to see Archbishop Justin Wannabe, magnificent upon his throne. But please, don't ask him for a loan. On Sunday comes the final test. I know that we have done our best. So thanks, Miss Krista, and your team. You've organised us like a dream. And especially our thanks must go to Ellen, and of course to Joe, who promised me, and kept his word, he wouldn't be a ratty nerd. Thanks, Canterbury. It's been great.